Second speaker, Jack Revere. Jack is an accomplished member in Toastmasters, having been in and out of the organization for 50 years. He was one of the original sponsors of this club, the Cascade Speakeasy, which has been around now for some 10 years. Jack believes that Toastmasters is one of the most underutilized organizations in the country, and I personally think that he's right about that. Jack also reflects on his experiences in Toastmasters and wishes that he would have taken it more seriously. And by that he means he wishes he wouldn't have left for long periods of time and come back. Though I'm not so sure how seriously he could have taken it, since he is well known for his humor and his jokes. And so, he's just a very funny person. I don't know how seriously he could have taken it those 50 years. So Jack will be talking today about the theme of being assertive in his speech tonight. He'll be speaking for 4 to 5 minutes on his Assert Yourself Effectively speech. He will be doing a role play for 4 to 6 minutes, and there'll be a question and answer period for 2 to 3 minutes, for a total of 10 to 14 minutes. Jack.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Asserting yourself effectively. I think we just had an excellent speech on how to assert yourself effectively. That was a wonderful icebreaker. But we have to, sometimes people just sort of bug us, sort of annoy us, and we have to know how to handle it. This lady was walking through the grocery store, and she saw her ideal grandfather, because the little kid was standing there saying, "Cookies, cookies, cookies!" And the grandfather says, "William, this is only going to last a few minutes. Relax." She went on shopping, came around another aisle, and they're at the ice cream. And the little kid is saying, "I want ice cream, I want ice cream, I want ice cream." William, control yourself. Control yourself, William. I get to the cashier's stand, and the lady happens to be behind, and the kid's, "I want some of that candy, I want some of that candy, I want some of that candy." William, it'll only last for 2 more minutes. And the lady says, "Well, William, you did," or says, "Sir," he says, "you did an excellent job of controlling yourself. You must be a wonderful grandfather." And he says, "No, I'm William. That little twerp is Kevin." There's all sorts of things that can annoy you. And when you're annoyed, if you're annoyed at work, there's sort of a 4-step procedure that they recommend that you go through. You have to direct the problem, address the problem directly. Tell the person what the problem is. And then you have to explain your feelings of why it's bothering you. Then you need to offer a solution. And lastly, you have to describe to that person how the solution will affect both of you in a positive manner. So you got the 4 steps. So if you have someone sitting next to you that's chewing gum, and you're trying to get the report done, you have to say, "Joe, I have to get this report done by 2 p.m. and your chewing gum is sort of distracting me." That's the idea. It's sort of it's sort of distracting. And if you could stop from doing that for a while, I'll be able to get the report done. And our supervisor will be happy with the productivity of our department. And so he'll stay off our case. You know. So if you could do that for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'd have this report done. Okay. So you have to be direct. You have to tell them what your feeling is. You have to offer a solution, and you have to tell them the benefit. Don't delay. If it's bugging you, focus. Tell them. Be direct. But be pleasant about it. Have a smile on your face and a friendly tone. Don't shout and stamp and have a conniption. Just the 4 steps. It's easy to remember. Except I think the Toastmaster manual sort of drops the ball there, because they say if Joe doesn't respond favorably, they recommend you go through the same procedure as many times as you have to. And I'm sure if I went through that procedure with Joe 4 times, he'd punch me in the nose. So I think there needs to be another way. But basically that's it, just 4 steps. We're now going to do a role play where, who's my role play? Oh, okay. We're now going to have a role play. Christina is going to do something that just annoys me. I'm her supervisor. I'm her supervisor at a restaurant, a 24-hour restaurant. And she has a habit of coming in late. Hi, Christina. You were supposed to be here at 5:30.
Well, it's close.
Well, yes, I know.
I ran into traffic. You know how it is around here with traffic.
Well,
I have a
I
phone call, I can't drive, you talk on the phone.
I understand
Be
that.
safe.
But you know, that causes everybody a lot of problems, you know. Mabel has to babysit it at quarter 6. And so she had to leave. And so I had to do your job. So, you know, we have a real
I'm glad you're
serious
flexible.
You know, you like working here?
Oh, yes, I love my job.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Well, see, we're gonna have a problem, and we've got to work out this together.
Okay.
That you need to be here on time, so that Mabel gets to go home, so that you will still be on the payroll tomorrow.
That's pretty good incentive.
Because you're a good waitress, and I'm thankful for having you.
And so Mabel has to leave at 5:45?
No, Mabel has to leave at 5:30, the time that you're supposed to be here.
Oh, can I talk to her and see if she can leave a little later? Because I've got my grandparent kids, and I got to drop them off at their parents' house and get here, and it's not easy.
Well, you can talk to Mabel, maybe we can change the shifts. Maybe we can have you come in at 10 o'clock at night and work until 6 in the morning. You can do that graveyard shift. You can take Mabel's shift, that would work.
Boy, she works a lot, doesn't she?
She only works 8 hours. You unfortunately only work 7. Anyhow, that's the general procedure that you go through. Thank you.
You're welcome, I'll be here on time.
Having Having run a 24-hour-a-day restaurant, I've gone through that scenario many, many times. And yes, I've heard that excuse many, many times. This is supposed to be a question and answer period. So if you have any questions about the technique, or I knew Joe would.
I just, could you remind me of the 4 steps, because I found that really interesting.
Before, if I can remember, state the problem.
Okay.
Explain your feelings. Offer a solution. And describe how it will benefit both parties.
So when she gave you that excuse about suggesting that Mabel stay late,
Stay later, yes.
yeah, or and she threw you a pretty fast curveball there. I mean, really, that was pretty witty, I have to say. You were calm. How do you remain calm when you have a smart-ass punk giving you a...
Believe me, Joe,
Sounds like a smart ass
when
punk.
I say running a 24-hour-a-day restaurant for 15 years, I've heard that excuse at least 15 times. Yes,
I sure had the strong desire to have you draw the line in the sand stronger with her right at the end. Say, you know, I want to summarize this real clearly with you. And here's your choice. You will either be on time, or you will be working the late shift, or you won't even have a shift.
that comes later. But it does come.
Well, it seemed to me that in the setup, she had done this several times. So later was now. That's just kind of how I was
Yeah,
seeing it.
yeah. And that's sort of a,
Yeah, okay.
you know, you gotta have a waitress. You gotta have someone on the floor. And if you're too quick to fire them, you're it. And if the next shift doesn't show up, you're it again. And it's an ongoing problem. Any more questions? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.